Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something you're probably in right now, but might not think twice about: the hidden intelligence inside our biggest, most complex buildings. So picture a huge airport, a life-saving hospital, or one of those massive skyscrapers. They're incredible, right? But underneath the surface, they all share this massive, hidden challenge. It's this silent chaos of a dozen different systems all running at once, but completely disconnected from each other. And that silent chaos, it really just boils down to one major problem. All the different parts of the building aren't talking to each other.
I mean, think about it. The security system, the fire alarms, the heating and air conditioning, they're usually made by different companies, installed years apart, and they have no idea the others even exist. Each one is basically its own little island, doing its own thing.
So on one side, you've got this messy, siloed setup. If a fire alarm goes off, the security cameras don't automatically know to look at that spot. The ventilation system doesn't know to shut down. It's inefficient, and frankly, it can be dangerous. But on the other side, you see the goal: a single, unified system where everything works in perfect harmony. It's literally the difference between chaos and control. So how in the world do you fix a problem like that? Well, it's actually pretty simple in concept. You give the building a brain, a central nervous system that can finally connect everything. And that brain has a name: PSIM. It stands for Physical Security Information Management. But look, don't get bogged down in the acronym. What's really important to understand is that this isn't just another app. It's a master platform, like an orchestra conductor, that brings all those separate, unconnected systems together so you can see and control them from one single screen. A really powerful PSIM platform, like one called Skywalker from Entelec, is built on three main pillars. First, you've got security. That's all your cameras, your door access, alarms, you name it. Then you have safety, your fire alarms, smoke detectors, all that critical stuff. And finally, comfort, which is your HVAC, your lighting, and your energy use. This platform is what ties them all together. Okay, that all sounds great on paper, but what does it actually look like when things get real? Let's walk through an actual scenario to see how this works. You know, an integrator who actually installs these systems for a living put it perfectly. It's all about centralized control and real-time management. The system doesn't just send you an alert and walk away. It actively helps you manage the incident from the moment it starts till the moment it's resolved. All right, so let's play this out. An alarm goes off, someone's forced a door open. Instantly, the system doesn't just beep. No, it's way smarter than that. It pinpoints the exact location on a map of the building and immediately pops up the live video from the closest camera. The operator takes one look, sees it's just an authorized truck that had a key card issue, and with one click, they open the gate. A potential crisis handled in, 10 seconds? And that is the absolute game changer right there. You go from being reactive, just getting flooded with blinking lights and alarms, to being proactive, with automated workflows that literally guide the operator through the exact steps they need to take. It's the difference between just seeing a problem and having an instant built-in plan to solve it. But a truly smart building isn't just about security and safety. It has to be efficient too. So let's talk about that third pillar, comfort, and how we can make our energy usage a whole lot smarter. Right, so this building brain we're talking about, it can't just be a security guard. It also has to be a brilliant accountant. Wasting energy is just like burning cash, not to mention the environmental impact. So intelligent energy management is absolutely essential. So what's this number? 25% plus. That's the kind of year-over-year growth a company like AccuEnergy, a major player in smart energy tech, is seeing right now. A number like that tells you one thing very clearly. Businesses all over the world are waking up and realizing that smart energy isn't some luxury. It's a critical part of running their operations. And their mission statement says it all. It's so simple, but so powerful. It's not just about tracking energy. It's about using that data to fundamentally change for the better how that energy gets used. So what does making energy smarter actually let you do? Well, for one, you can finally figure out exactly when your energy use peaks during the day, and more importantly, why. You can hunt down and identify those hidden areas of waste, like an old air conditioning unit that's just guzzling electricity. This data lets you set a baseline, so when you do upgrade or make changes, you can actually measure the savings and prove that it was worth it.
Okay, so we've got a world-class security brain over here and a super intelligent energy system over there. They're both fantastic, but they're still two separate things. How do you get them to actually talk to each other and work as one?
And this is where the last and maybe the most important piece of the puzzle falls into place. This is all about the power of real integration. This is the job of a specialist company, what we call an integrator. A company like Integra, for example. You can think of them as the master builder. They take all these incredible, best-in-the-world technologies and use their local, hands-on expertise to customize a solution that's a perfect fit for a specific building's needs.
So here's how they bring it all together. The integrator plays the role of a master architect for the building's digital systems. They'll select the best solutions, like the Skywalker PSIM for that unified control, AccuEnergy for the deep energy analytics, and they'll even weave in amazing new technologies like digital twins, which create a live 3D model of the whole building. They blend it all into one powerful, seamless system.
And what's the end result for the business? Well, it's pretty massive. You're talking about a huge boost in security and day-to-day efficiency. You see real, measurable savings on your energy bills. Your managers can suddenly make smarter, faster decisions because they have real-time data at their fingertips. And maybe best of all, the whole thing is scalable, so it can grow and adapt as the business does. So, at the end of the day, we've really moved past the buzzword of a smart building. That term almost feels too small now. What we're actually creating is something much more profound, a facility with a true digital nervous system, one that can sense what's happening, think about the best response, and act all on its own. And this really points us to what's coming next. As our buildings become these living, breathing digital twins of the real world, it makes you stop and ask a much bigger question. If your building can actually think, what will you ask it to do next?